I am in the process right now of studying to be a longevity coach, and I have had a holistic healthcare practice for 15 years. And I just want to explain to you what I see when clients come to me, and it's a heavy spray day. They all have upper respiratory issues. They can't breathe. Their eyes are bloodshot. They're having problems seeing. So when you talk to your friends and they say, I'm not feeling well today, if you're seeing a lot of stuff in the sky, connect the dots for them. The best thing that you can do is connect a dot. You're not feeling well today, were you feeling okay yesterday? Yeah, well, look up. Maybe that could be what's going on. And every time that they start to not feel well, they will start to look up and assess what's going on around them. Because one thing that we have to acknowledge, there was a university study 2 years ago that actually came to the conclusion that belief overrides intelligence. So it does not matter how smart a person is, it's what their belief system is. And especially Caucasian Americans are taught that we are supposed to follow the government and believe everything our government says. So we do that. But we have to stop. So connect the dots with people. When they're sick, see if it's a heavy spray day, and just mention that that might be what's going on with them. That might be why they're feeling nauseous. That might be why they have a headache. Take it from there.
Thank you, Kory. Okay. Ladies and
Michael's talked several times about the TPP. The fast track did go through. The TPP has not been passed. Every person in this room has to call our senators before February 4th and tell them that they are expecting them to vote no, thumbs down on the TPP. It's just a thumbs up, thumb down, no conversation. Right now you can go on the government site and you can make your public comment, because the TPP is giving, it's only got 8 chapters that actually involve trade. Everything else is about corporate greed and control. What they can do, what they can't do. They can now sue other countries for implementing a geoengineering law over their state, their country. These companies can do it. So you need to call them and you need to tell them that if they do not vote thumbs down, you want to know where they're going to work the next election.
Well, with the Republican Congress and Obama on board for the TPP, I think we need some other strategy to derail.
No, you have to tell them they're going to be out.
Well, that's fine.
It doesn't matter.
The Republicans are on board for this.
President Obama is going to be out of office soon. So right now, you have to let the people that want to get to that level, want to continue their careers, know that their career is over. If they do not listen,
care about this?
I don't care what the Republicans care about. I want everyone in this room.
I think we need to
These things start at the ground.
Superior to that.
They start on the ground and they work up. I'm just saying the first date that the president can sign this into law is February 4th. There will be an LA march. There will be media there. Join us. Call your legislators. Tell them no.
What's the date for the march? I'd like to.
Okay.
I'd like to support Kory on that, and I think it's important that we do make those phone calls. And bottom line, we have a politically uneducated, politically sick culture who would rather watch football than get involved politically. And bottom line is, I mean, the politicians get the calls. If they got 1,000 calls a day stating do not vote for this,
right,
that has an impact.
and one call equals over 100 people because they realize that there will be people that won't call.
So it is important to get involved in that capacity. In terms of geoengineering, an approach that we took prior to COP21, the Paris Climate Agreement, we ran a campaign on the Coalition Against Geoengineering. That was a call-in and also a face-to-face meeting, and it was Jolie, who is working on different outreaches, her and I put this together. Anyways, she utilized our game plan of contacting members of Congress, members of Senate, talking about the COP21 Paris Climate Agreements and what that means for our legislators and their ability to represent us. And bottom line, the goal again is to create global governance, world governance, circumvent our Constitution, and create mandates at the UN level. And what that does, it strips the power, it strips the authority of our legislators, and strips their ability to represent us. So Jolie started calling in, and she said, for years, okay, I'll backtrack, for years we've been going in to political offices talking about geoengineering, we've gotten the total blow-off. Or the official statement, it's not happening, you know, bottom line NASA studies, and those are condensation trails, blah, blah, blah. And I think many of us in this room are aware of that. When she went in stating that this is being implemented, what it will mean to their power, to their authority, and bringing geoengineering and relating it to flawed climate models, she said these words to them when she called in. And they said, wait, what do you mean? Wait, tell me more about geoengineering. How is it related to the flawed climate models? What does it mean to my power and authority? So there are many different ways to move in to develop relationships with our legislators. And many times when we yell at them and curse them for not recognizing geoengineering, we have to make it personal to them. And that was a very effective strategy in moving in. So there's a prudent time to do those things and to tell them that they're wrong and they're going to be fired, but there's also a very important time to develop relationships.